Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show, where we may revisit something we talked about earlier this morning.
No, you've done it enough.
Yes.
I'll tell her later. Don't worry about it.
I'll tell her later.
Dracula's dog?
We'll laugh.
We'll get to it in a second. Welcome back to the Napa Auto Parts Studios. That was Ace. That's Chick McGee. There's Josh. I'm Tom. That's Christy. That's Jess Hooker is our guest.
Ace, what kind of dog does Dracula have?
Bloodhound.
There, we did it.
Yeah, I heard that earlier.
And did you laugh?
Wow.
Did you laugh?
I didn't. Ace, I didn't laugh.
I didn't.
Wow, that was pretty cold. Maybe bring the theme music back up. There we go. I feel the funk. Now I feel a little bit better. Now, where were we? Oh, we were
Bloodhound.
we were talking about a number of different things, including, I believe, animals on airplanes, and everyone's got their whatever the hell emotional support animals now.
Oh, these falcons apparently are used for hunting in the Middle East.
Great.
And these guys carry them on. They do just carry them on their arm.
I
And
want one of these shoe-billed storks. That's what I want.
The hunting
Those
falcon.
are wild.
Yeah.
They look like, as you said, Chick, they look like...
A Muppet.
They do.
A Muppet with a touch of T-Rex. I want one.
We got a good email here.
Okay.
Our friend Matt says, if he were... We're talking about the falcons on the airplane.
Yes.
Right.
I'd be pretty pissed if I was a falcon that died in a plane crash. You got a good point.
That's amazing.
Again, my point earlier, why don't they can fly.
Yeah.
Why do they need an airplane?
They don't have GPS. They don't know where they're going.
No, but this is like the guy that walks up the steps on an escalator. Hey,
about-
you're good. It's already going.
How about this? How about like some sort of rubber tethered device from the Falcon to the plane?
At 38,000 feet?
Well, he doesn't have to. I'm saying a
A long
tether,
tether.
like a long.
So in your mind, the falcon can just relax, sleep
It's like water
while
skiing.
it's being towed? Yeah.
Yes, why not? And he
You
wouldn't
know
have to
you
be
can do that
high.
with a person, too.
Because he could fly some, but he wouldn't have to fly at the
whole
speed of the
time.
plane
Right.
because it would be a rubber device, so he could coast.
I have a question. Has anybody ever gotten behind an airplane on roller skates
I think they have, and then
and
had
that
the,
sounds like
And
something
have
they
the
would,
plane pull him?
no.
and then take off. That sounds something they would do in the 20s.
Yes, yeah, you'd have that.
You'd see those black and white shaky film
Right,
things.
the speeded up footage.
That sounds like the guy catching the cannonball with his belly, and then some guy
Yes.
on roller skates.
Roller skates behind a plane, then it goes up, and then of course the tough part would be they'd have to reel them in. You couldn't land. I mean, you could. Surviving would be rough. But okay. In any event, let's move on here. Now, Jess, we're going to do an exploration of slang, and I have for you the famous story out of Toledo, the so-called hip newscasters from a few days ago. Oh. You're examining. Have you heard this yet?
No.
Oh, it's the best. You're examining the use of slang
Yes.
and most annoying slang terms of
Yeah.
your. What have you got over there?
Voted the most annoying slang terms. A lot of these I had to look up. I'm going to be honest. There's 20 of them, and I'm gonna fly through these. Trill. Have you guys ever heard of trill?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Tom, you're trill.
Oh.
How about that?
I
Let's
know what it means in music.
What does it mean in music?
Like a trill.
Like
Yeah.
a fluttering.
Vibrato type?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's a combination of the words true and real, and it's someone that's well respected.
Oh, you're really trill.
Yeah, trill.
But as soon as you say that, I
Trill.
stop respecting you. Because
Right.
Sure,
Exactly.
sure.
it's
That's interesting.
It's
Trill.
It's jargon that no one understands.
Right.
Well,
What about a snack? Josh, you're looking like a snack today.
Oh, does that mean I'm a little yummy? I'm a bit
Yeah.
delicious?
Yeah.
You want to take a bite?
Not the old joke where the guy goes, or the lady goes, no, I
You
don't just want a snack, and referencing the
size
of a
minutia
snack.
that
I
would
want a full meal, not
Right.
a snack.
Gotcha.
So
No, this just means you're looking especially good today.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to start using snack.
Yeah, you're looking like a
Look
snack.
Look at this snack that just walked in.
Oh, that's not at all demeaning.
Make sure you say snack.
Snack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snack, if you kind of mumble it, could be confused
could be
for.
with,
Yeah,
Oh,
for a lady is what you're saying.
Right.
yeah. I'd like
Look
a
at
snack.
well, I don't think you would say that to a man. I don't, whatever you care.
You don't want to be saying you're going to grab her by the snack.
Right.
Well, you can because you're famous.
If you've got a cold. No, I don't like that one.
I
You
do.
like snack?
Use
I
it.
like
Can you use it
snack.
in a sense again? I'm a little still.
Yeah, I said, Josh, you're looking like a snack today.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You too.
Yeah, maybe there's enough in your beard to
And since you're,
Oh, did you hear that?
enough crumbs
Hear
in
that?
your beard.
yep, yeah, got enough pretzel shards, some nougat
Top 3 snacks.
in my beard. Number 1, Cheeto dust. Number 2, dried tomato sauce. Number 3, clam strips.
A whole claim.
Cheeto dust would be a good name for a band.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But
dust.
Cheetos is pretty litigious. They might come after you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, I would think.
Well, they're a trail company. They
Oh, they are?
they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Did I use it right?
Very nice. True and
Once
real.
again, new slang. Does it say who's using these slang terms? Is
Well,
this,
that's the other thing. They talked about at what age people should stop using slang terms. They say 43 is
That seems
the
old
average.
to me,
I think
but-
it's old, and I think
very old.
They pick an absolute.
that was the average age. Yeah,
okay.
43.
I think it depends what it is.
Yeah.
In my age, I'm not going to say, "Wow, did you hear that new record? That was groovy."
Right.
Well,
Right,
neither
yeah.
of those two terms would you ever use today.
Record or groovy.
Sorry. Thank you.
I still say album.
Yeah, album's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Album's a collection of music.
Song.
Gotcha.
I say
Oh,
song.
yo, sure. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
I'm
sense.
sure no one ever heard Skrillex and said, "Hey, that new Skrillex tune. This is really."
I'm
groovy.
checking them out today, man. I like it.
This can't get any
That's
worse.
Chick adding sound effects
What
there.
are
That's
you
not
talking
the genius of Skrillex. Oh, I bet it kicks in here in a little bit.
So when he does a live performance, it's just all on his computer.
Yeah.
Just what's
What's
I
called
bet he's probably
electronica
doing
just
Like
music.
exaggerated
this.
touching of buttons. Oh, are you doing that, or is that the song?
I don't know.
I like this.
It reminds me of college.
Yeah.
There was some stuff like this at house
I
parties.
feel like I should have a pacifier in my mouth.
Yes. Drop some acid. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, I need some.
Pacifier in a bottled water? Yeah.
Maybe a double Quaalude suppository.
A glow stick in each hand.
Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Did you ever go to those?
Papa, they don't have
I have been to
Quaaludes
a rave,
anymore.
yes.
Yeah.
Huh? Well,
They
I'd
don't
need.
have
I would
Quaaludes
need. What is that Michael
You ever
Jackson
been to a
don't want
rave,
to sleep
Tom?
with?
Propofol.
Yeah, I
you
need
ever
some-
been to a rave?
Propofol suppository. No, I don't
you
get
go
it.
to a rave?
No, I like when the bands actually have human beings that can play instruments rather than a guy up there with his Mac.
Well, that's all right. But there are a lot of talented people who use a Mac in ways you don't
That
even
is
know.
talentless. What we
I
just,
don't think so.
I
I think
don't-
there is
I
some
don't agree.
composition to it.
I think what Josh is saying is, see, this is the thing. You get set in your way,
Yep.
and you won't hear
Tom,
it.
I do agree with you. I much prefer actual instruments, but I think this has its place.
Yeah.
see, there's this or there's.
I think both are. There's room enough for both in the
The
world.
more you play it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I think it's happy.
I'm starting to look forward to you playing it, actually.
Yeah, right.
I
I
am.
feel like you're in a video game.
Yeah.
Must
What's
have taken
wrong
him
with that?
5 seconds to come up with
I
that
mean,
melody.
it's
People
no-
like video games.
It's no Pac-Man fever, but it's
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Not at all.
No, the hook. It's the stairway to heaven of crappy synth music.
Well, we haven't even heard the hook.
There's a hook.
I don't know. You
You
haven't
should
played
give
it
him a
long
hook
enough.
and pull him off stage.
I mean, it had me in the first beat
What
there. I like.
happened? Did
Yes.
some guy getting out of his car with his laptop, going to a gig, like take a parking spot from you, or what happened?
Taking out his laptop to his gig. That says it all right there. Hey, you got your axe? Hope you don't lose your Wi-Fi
But
mid-show.
what if you had grown up with just a laptop and you were able to create music like that? You would think
I would
differently.
be from a generation that has no talent, skill, or taste.
Okay, that's everyone that we know.
There you go.
Those are your kids.
Jazz, what other slang might we look into?
That's just a soundtrack to taking psychoactive drugs.
Well, I don't do those things, and I enjoyed it.
Wow, there'd have to be a boatload of something at the end of that trail.
Man, I
So
love
are you
it when
saying
get angry?
you'd put up with it if you could be
course, he's a
rewarded
man,
at the
isn't
end? with drugs or a nice snack. Is that what you're saying?
This is based on Marvin Gaye's "Let's Get It On." It's called "Let's Get It Off." Okay, 10 minutes of this, then we're done. Okay, we have a lot to get to here. We have more slang. Can you give us a teaser slang term over there, Jess?
Yeah, thirsty. We're going to talk about being thirsty later.
Okay.
Does this involve drinking alcohol?
I think
Nope,
I know what
not
this
at
one
all.
means. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really popular. In fact, it's almost dead, I think.
You think so?
Maybe.
Can you use it in a sentence for me?
Man, I was talking to this girl the other night, and I had to stop talking to her, and she was just way too thirsty.
Yeah.
Oh, she wanted a little
Yeah, it was
bit
kind
of
of a
Josh.
turnoff.
She wanted too much of the Josh. Is that what's happening here?
Too liquored up.
No.
Nope.
No, she wanted to be drinking your bodily fluids.
Oh, well.
Is that,
Wow.
This is either the worst or best tease I've ever heard.
welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show from the Napa Auto Parts Studios. There's Ace, there's Chick, that's Josh, I'm Tom. Happy to be here. Oh, look, the ladies of the house are here.
Yeah.
How nice. We have Christy Lee, we have Jess Hooker. She's right over there.
Hello.
And we're exploring. Jess has done the deep drilling, if you will, the excavating in the world of slang terms. And we're discovering some very interesting slang terms.
Digging deep.
Learned a lot today. Learned about the male birth control pill. That's interesting.
Right? But we were talking about slang terms.
Learned about the cow toilet.
Yeah.
And now we're learning about
Thirsty.
being thirsty. And again, this is a new. This means once again, if a woman is thirsty for Josh, it means
She's
It's
hard.
usually-
Well-
yeah, it means she's a little too eager.
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
starved for attention. She
Yeah,
really wants it, needs it.
She hasn't had it in a while.
Is
Yeah.
horny in
Yeah.
there anywhere? Or
No,
Harney?
Harney?
well, there's
Harney?
hangry, which I hate.
That is on. That's number 3 on
Right,
the most
he
annoying
hates
list.
that.
Yeah.
God, I'm angry and
Hungry,
angry.
yeah.
Really, we'll jump off a building. You won't be so hungry.
Oh.
Now, there's horngry. There's horngry, Josh.
Oh, yeah? What is that?
Well, think about it.
It's when you're hungry, you get harny?
when you're horny and hungry at the same time.
Well,
That's
me.
So you can take
That's a snack.
you can take some snacks into bed.
I've never done that. I honestly have never done
Incorporate any sort of chocolate sauce or anything?
I'm with
that.
you,
There was a
Jordan.
popsicle once.
Oh.
I hope that
That's going to be sticky
melt
and
quickly?
messy. Yikes.
were they trying to revive you from some kind of?
No, the popsicle was not.
Okay.
All right,
Hang
it
on.
wasn't
Hang
for
on.
Wait a minute.
Top 3 foods to revive Josh if he's lost consciousness.
Popsicle and the keister. Number one.
Popsicle up the ass.
So you're talking about bringing a popsicle to bed. Tom doesn't think the normal way.
No, he doesn't.
He thinks it's for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I never eat in bed. I hate that. I mean, there's no food of any kind allowed in my bed.
Yeah, I don't care for it.
Any
either.
occasion.
If you didn't have children,
Right.
I would be certain you've never had intercourse. Absolutely.
Yeah, breakfast
You are
in bed.
as sexless.
Isn't that a pain in the
as-
ass?
I hate.
No, it's lovely.
No,
and
it's not.
romantic.
Yeah, I can't really sit right, and I know I'm going to spill something. And
What is wrong with you
There's a
people?
purpose for various rooms in your house. The reason there's a toilet. You don't want. Well, I got up this morning. Oh, my girlfriend got me a toilet in bed. It was great. Didn't have to get up.
Okay, so there's
and drop the
once
douche right there by the
again-
comforter.
What?
Breakfast in bed is awful. You're
Breakfast
sitting
in bed is awful.
Have you ever had sex anywhere but a bedroom?
up. A gentleman would never discuss it.
No.
I had a friend one time
Yeah?
who told me that a woman in the hood of a Camaro in a garage.
oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
hot.
One in Italy. It was very hot.
Yeah.
I never forgot it.
I remember those days.
Who was that guy? Nice car.
Just telling you. I forget. I totally forget, Your Honor.
That does remind me, though, it was a different Camaro. This one of our old program directors. Remember the guy that used to drive the Camaro?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Use initials.
A BW.
Oh, God.
Remember
Oh, that
Camaro?
guy?
The
That
red
guy?
Camaro?
Yeah.
So there's a particular street in this town
How
that
did I
takes
not know he drove a Camaro?
that takes a very unexpected right angle turn. I was following him to a certain place one time, and
He missed it?
yeah, God, that was hilarious.
Did he slam into a tree? What happened?
Did he wreck his Camaro? Did he go off the road?
No, it's right near a graveyard. He went flying into the graveyard. And
Sure, that all sounds hilarious.
he didn't hit any of the gravestones, but God, that was funny. It was had to have it towed because it was all moist. You don't remember that?
No.
God, that was a great moment.
Up there by the
No, that way. I'll show you later. We have. I'm sorry. We were discussing slang terms. So once again, the new one is thirsty.
Thirsty. Well, Josh says it's on its way out.
I think so. It's been around for years.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually use it to reference, like, someone a little bit older and eager and in need of some attention.
I think that's a perfect use of that. Yeah.
Okay.
She thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. All right, top 5. Let's do.
These are the most annoying slang terms.
Yep.
Okay.
Ghost.
I love that one.
You like that one?
I think that one's got some legs on
I think it's appropriate.
Yeah. Okay, what about...
No, wait, explain. Can you explain ghosting again?
Sure. So I'm seeing a guy and I'm kind of losing interest. And so I just stop contacting him on social media, text, don't answer any of his calls. I just disappear. I ghost him.
Poof.
It is. It's a bit cowardly.
It I think it depends on how far into the relationship you are, how serious you are. I don't know. I think you could ghost like a one-night stand, too.
I wouldn't consider that ghosting.
Yeah, because a one-night stand is a one-night stand.
Right.
How would our friend Greg Hahn handle it?
It should be called the Greg Hahn.
8 years
Instead of
good
ghost.
run. I'm out. Send. That's what he does.
So that he doesn't even ghost. He would actually cut it
he
off.
does.
Yeah.
I think ghosting's a good slang term. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, what about Gucci?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Don't care for it.
Yeah, I don't like it
Now, how does
either.
that work again?
Gucci means good, cool, awesome. Like,
Yeah.
that shirt's really Gucci you're wearing, even though it's not a Gucci.
Yeah.
That sounds to me like something the people who watch the Kardashians would
Yes,
use.
that's very
And
much
again,
what
the
that
fact
That's
would be.
very
The fact-
Vanderpumpy.
It's very young.
Vanderpump.
Very young girls say
And
that.
I'm trying to develop a
I would
system.
agree.
I'm trying to develop a system where if you watch the Kardashians, somehow your right to vote is rescinded.
I have never seen an episode, not one.
Not a fan.
Proud to say.
Some of them seem fairly savvy in their business,
Well,
so
I
good
guess
for them.
somebody's doing something right, but
What?
well, I don't know.
What
They're
are they
making
doing to help
millions
our
of dollars.
culture?
They're all rich.
I guess if they could only keep more people off the streets when I'm trying to drive somewhere, I guess it's okay.
They're not doing that.
No. All right, number 3, hangry, we discussed.
Ugh.
Number 2, bae.
Yeah.
Now, we are having an
that's
argument
going
about
out.
Bay.
There's 2 different ways. People say it's short for babe, but
Right.
it's also before anyone else. Mm-hmm. It's an acronym, so I'm either way. But bae
Yeah.
is pretty
She's my
annoying.
bae.
Bae. I'm not a fan.
Not a
No, I
baby.
particularly don't like it if it's short for babe, because it's just as easy to say babe,
Babe.
as it is bae.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your lips coming together for the second.
Right.
Babe.
What is this? Is this some kind of phonics class?
All right, number
Now,
1.
Josh,
Fan of contemporary
Josh,
linguistics?
What do you call? Do you have a little thing you might use for a lady that's become special? Do you?
Baby, babe.
Honey, sweetie.
Yeah.
Pookie.
The basics. Yeah.
At one point, I have said, "Hey, babers," and
Babers?
and the quote back to me was, "Oh, I didn't care for that."
Oh,
I can see that.
Yeah.
wow. Babers.
Just being silly, but
Yeah, I can see how that wouldn't stick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Darling? Did you almost say darling?
And if I'm being silly in a text or whatever,
Darling.
what can I
like
get you,
that.
darling?
Yeah, darling is
sweet.
really faded out.
I like darling because it has faded out. It's sweet.
My grandpa used to say,
Darling seems very Victorian.
Yeah.
To me. Very
he would
old.
say lover. My grandma would say, "Hey, Bob," or whatever, and she, "Yes, lover." And it was
Oh.
done not in a creepy way at all. And I
That
thought
sounds
it was,
creepy.
I thought it was effective, but I think that can go one of two ways.
What
That's
do they
either
call
real
each
creepy-
other now?
Oh God! Talk about thirsty.
They both dropped dead.
Oh,
They're deceased. You see.
Within months of each other because they loved each
Well,
other.
actually,
so
this
much.
was the other grandparents who were dead. They died
Also.
They're dead.
yeah, he died real
too?
early. He died fairly young, and then she had to live without him for years. Yeah.
Oh, how sad.
Want to take it up now, there, funny
She
man?
could hear lover echoing in her head.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
But there are songs you can use. Excuse me. There are sounds and names you can use in slang terms in songs you can get away with. For example, the song "Easy Lover," great song. Philip Bailey, Phil Collins. You don't like that tune?
It's okay.
Oh, love that.
He's
song.
had a
No,
time.
my grandpa, he could pull it off. It sounded
I
natural
like
and
lover.
good. Yeah.
I like it. I like lover.
It doesn't.
But that
you
you
can't-
can't.
He didn't say it like lover.
You
No,
can't-
no.
I've always said this. The terms girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
Even though you're an adult.
Yeah.
My sister refers to her boyfriend as her boyfriend, even though they're both, I think, on
Right.
Social Security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Right.
that's not a big deal. I've never
But you can't.
understood
But I
why
don't. Janny's
that
not going to go. This is my lover, Andrew.
Of course not. It's so weird that way.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
your grandpa would say,
Yeah, but he wouldn't say this is my lover, Shirley. He would she
Call
would say,
her
Just
lover.
refer to her.
Yes,
yeah.
lover. Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
But I could see it not working. I don't think I could pull it off.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Okay, well, let's keep these are the most annoying slang, and we have an audio punchline to all this coming to us from Toledo television.
Oh, okay.
Jess has not heard this.
Oh, yeah.
And it will make your skin crawl.
Well, real quick, should we hear the number one?
Want to hear number one?
Yeah.
Goat. Greatest of all time.
Tom
I've
hates
hated that from
I
day
hate
one.
it too. I
Tom
hate
hates
it.
it.
First,
I don't
my
mind-
problem
I
is
don't
that
mind
of should not be part of an acronym.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It should be GAT. You don't use of or the
And
or is.
Gat
or-
also lovely.
He's the gat.
He got the gat, get it? You idiot.
Well, you don't like
Yeah.
mop either, right?
No, I hate that too. Because a mop and
Instead of
and
MVP.
goats are already things, and it's not. Hey,
Yeah.
where'd you get the mop? Did you win some toilet award? No, it's MVP, most valuable player. It's been
Custodian
that
of
way
the
forever.
year. This year's mop winner.
He wins the golden mop.
Why do they have to change this? What was wrong with MVP?
I'm sure. Who knows?
Is it somehow politically incorrect?
Yes, I guarantee that's how it started.
Oh God. Okay.
We're all valuable.
Now.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Some of these kids suck.
No, we're not. No, little
Well, I'm
Bobby.
just saying that's probably what
Little
happened.
Bobby.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Right.
You're not going to make it in the majors, pal.
When I played soccer, I was not an MVP.
No.
I was just a body on the field.
You were just a
Because
pea.
my parents.
Ironically, they put you in charge of snacks, which leads us back to the.
Yes, all the other soccer teams having
Top
orange
3
slices.
sacks that you gave your soccer team.
Number 1,
Yeah.
turkey dinners. Number 2.
A whole turkey dinner?
Well, that's the joke that I would be giving these things as opposed to the
No,
traditional.
my little 6-year-old, her soccer thing. The only important thing to the kids is the snacks.
Yep, at the end.
At the end of the game.
And do you have
Every
a whole
time.
list of things you can't bring?
Yes.
Yes.
Allergies are always listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we only got a treat if we won the game.
Sorry.
What? No, everybody
you
gets
get
treats.
You get a drink and a snack.
do
at the
they?
end of every game.
Yes,
You ever
they
been,
do.
Josh? You ever been kicked in the face by a 6-year-old?
Yeah.
Well, I'll take you to the next game with Finn. When her team loses and you don't give her a snack, it'll be coming just right toward your nose. It'll be your best kick of the day.
Whatever happened to things like incentives?
They're 6, okay?
No, that doesn't mean they're entitled.
All right. Okay, fine. Wow.
Brats.
Okay, fine.
Kids are all brats.
Here we go. Now, you want to hear more Skrillex?
Yeah.
Now you were going to play the
No, what's
Toledo
the-
thing.
yeah, what's the
Toledo
Toledo
thing.
thing?
Okay,
Yeah.
this is a the background on this is a little. I'm not sure I have it exactly. Apparently, there's some kind of
There was a testing going on in Toledo. Yeah.
standardized
At
test
the high school.
of some sort, and I guess
Okay.
some of the kids had not done well, so they were trying to encourage the high school kids to do well on this test, so they thought they would speak to them in their own language.
I think this is some consultant's idea.
Sometimes we didn't even get snacks if we won. Winning was enough. Oh, sorry. We moved on.
How often did your team win?
No, yeah, not very often.
You get those little Oreo packages of Oreo
Those didn't
cookies.
exist when we were.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Maybe you
6 of
should
them
create
in
your
there.
own snack. Call it bench, and it's a thing.
Benchies.
Members of
It's a
WTO,
bench. Snacks.
It's a bench of chocolate.
TV station WTOL sparked a lot
We're
of
on your side.
criticism Wednesday after a video of members of its news crew spouting youth-skewing slang went viral on social media.
Okay, here it is. Now
There it
listen
is.
carefully. Do you want me to stop it or let it run? Because
Let it run.
It's
I'm listening.
it's pretty brutal.
Good morning, TPS students. It is testing week and it's time to slay all day.
Yeet! Stay woke, be on fleek, and get that Gucci breakfast.
Goals. Say bye, Felicia, to that testing stress. Weather's going to be turned, right, Chris?
Yes! Toledo weather gonna be lit during testing week. A hundo P chance of success. You've got this, kids. Steve, how about that traffic? Are we looking
Better than we're talking turn. FOMO won't be an issue. No traffic problems around any TPS schools to keep you from taking those tests.
So get a good night's sleep, do your best, in fact, be extra, extra.
We here at WTOL are proud of you.
Good luck on
your
your
test, TPS students.
So they had to rehearse that,
Boy, did they, yeah.
and that's almost unintelligible for me. I mean, you can clearly hear what they're saying, but I have no idea what half that stuff means. And a lot of those were in the annoying.
Yep, they're on this list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
The video was
list.
produced for Toledo public school students, never aired on the station, but of course with social media, everything gets out.
Right, and they probably played it over the TVs in the high school before they started
yeah.
testing and stuff.
Right.
I think that's okay. I don't think that's bad.
We're missing the
Kinda
main point, which
goofy.
is standardized testing is useless and should be banned from all schools.
I agree with that. That's true.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
we started on that.
Should they have those vocabulary words in the test?
Yeah.
Bobby is Gucci. I can't even use. What's the thing?
That's a Cardi B
That's
thing.
Cardi B. She's saying okay,
It's a
but she
Cardi B.
says she's actually trademarking it. Yeah.
Really?
Which is, I think some people are arguing that actually a Kardashian came up with it first.
Oh, God. Are we talking about this seriously?
No, do it for me in a sentence. I don't get it.
Okay. I can't do it.
I can't.
You gotta roll the R. Yeah. Yeah.
And what does it mean?
Okay.
It's okay.
It's just the way she says okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't do it. Wow. I can do a lot of things with this song. But
Yeah.
that's not
But that Chewbacca came up with it. We all know it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Chewy should be suing.
Chewy.
True.
Chewy should be suing. That sounds like
Chewy Suey.
that sounds like a song.
Chewy suey.
Those are still better lyrics than Su Studio.
Boy,
See, I'd rather hear Susu Studio again than Easy.
you love Easy Lover, but not Susu Studio.
Oh God, Phil, I love you, but that one's a turd. Easy
Got
Lover's a
big
great
horns.
song. Philip Bailey.
Who's Philip Bailey?
The older I've gotten, the more
How
irritated
dare
I
you.
am by his high singing.
Who's Philip Bailey?
He was in Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You don't know who Philip Bailey is?
He sings real high like a girl.
No, he sings.
Phil Bailey.
He sings brilliantly, like
He,
the.
he came back. He had a big hit. Oh, Phil Bailey, please
Come home.
Phil Bailey, please come
The song
home.
The Reasons.
You'd recognize
That
the
crap.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth,
Wait a-
Wind, and Fire has so many great songs.
Yeah, they do.
Except Reasons.
I don't remember
It's
Reasons.
awful.
Oh my God!
I will be heard on this. It stinks.
But you'd rather hear this Skrillex?
I don't
We
have
got a
any,
win bag here.
I don't have any feeling toward this one way or the other.
Tell Tom to let that song play a little longer. You haven't even gotten past the intro, which is not a good example of dubstep. There is a huge beat drop coming soon. He'll love it.
Beat drop, Tom. Beat
That's
drop.
Let it go, baby.
Let that beat drop.
There you go.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. I can't. I have to stop playing.
that is good.
I just got a phone call from hell.
Man, that was cool. You didn't think that was cool?
No.
Come on. This is the studio.
This is good.
This is good.
Lyrically, it stinks.
What is Studio?
That's
What
her
her
name.
name?
is Sue, but she's his nickname for her is Sue.
He ran out of. Sounds like they were testing the melody. Here, just sing any nonsense, and we'll just go with it. And
You have that Reason
Oh,
song?
they said
What's that?
studio.
Studio?
Yeah.
You thought it was a guy? Studio?
No, I thought they were in the studio.
Oh, he was in the
that's probably where it came.
They were in Sue's studio.
I think they were just
You have-
testing the song.
You have reasons.
We'll,
blah, blah, blah.
we'll dig it up when we
Yeah,
come
I don't
back.
know that song.
Vomit.
And we'll have the latest. We'll have the latest Mick Jagger health update when we come
He
back.
Okay,
died.
good. No, he did. He did not.
Better than
Mick is
hell.
fine.
Start me up. You get the paddles out.
Mick is having a heart procedure. You dick.
Oh, they're putting one in?
When
Great.
we-
Super.
Well,